Sunshine, Alex. It's Mom. Tonight I'm making shrimp Fra Diavolo, which is shrimp in a spicy bread sauce. I got this recipe with some minor changes from Fra Diavolo. And Alex, you're not going to be joining us tonight because you don't like shrimp, but I think that you might need this recipe because one day your kids are going to say, I want Nana's shrimp Fra Diavolo. It's very easy to make and it cooks up really quickly in less than 10 minutes. So I have everything prepared and I'm going to film in one pass because it all happens so quickly. I have 3 tablespoons of olive oil on top of the stove in a saute pan. And then I'm going to add shrimp, which has kosher salt and 1 teaspoon each of salt and red pepper with the shrimp. These cook for about 2 minutes. And you have to be really careful not to overcook them because you can't uncook shrimp, but you can always make them a little bit firmer later. While I'm cooking the shrimp, I have roasting asparagus in the oven, which is a little bit of olive oil and salt and pepper, and they're ready to pull out. Don't those look yummy? The shrimp cooked up very quickly, 2 minutes per side, and I'm going to take them off of the stove, and then I'm going to continue cooking the sauce. I took the shrimp off the stove, and now I'm going to add 2 cups of chopped onion. I'm going to continue to cook this until this is translucent, and then I'm going to add the rest of the ingredients. The onions have been cooking for about 5 minutes, and now it's time to add the rest of the ingredients. A little bit less than 2 cups of dry white wine, 28 ounces of diced tomatoes, chopped garlic, a teaspoon of oregano, and then I'll add tomato paste, about a tablespoon of tomato paste. I read in the New York Times all these things that we can do in our kitchens to have better food, and 2 of the things I picked up on was rather than using a whole can of tomato paste and throwing out whatever I don't use, I keep a tube of tomato paste in the refrigerator, and it's a great little trick. This will cook for about 10 minutes, and then I'll just add the last of the herbs, and we're ready to serve. So we brought the camera over here because this is where all the action is. The sauce has been simmering for about 10 minutes, and I have John Daly, Dad Extraordinaire, doing my camera work now. We're going to add the shrimp back to the sauce with all of the juices that have accumulated. And I'm going to add about a ½ cup each of Italian parsley chopped and basil chopped. And this needs a little bit more salt. I'm going to add about another teaspoon of salt. Stir it all together. And then all we have to do is cook the pasta. And I have these yummy grilled artichokes and asparagus, which I showed you earlier. And we're going to have a great dinner without you, Alex. I hope you join us next time. Good night.